The world is certainly a very crazy place. We may think we know a lot, but at the end of the day we have no knowledge at all. These are 9 crazy facts you're too lazy to Google. 1. Paint used to be stored in pig bladders. Pig bladders were used in the 19th century to store an artist's paint. The bladder would be sealed with a string, and then pricked to get the paint out. This option wasn't the best because it would often break open. American painter John Girard was the innovator who made paint tubes from tin and screw cap in the 19th century. 2. Humans have jumped further than horses in the Olympics. The Olympic world record for the longest human long jump is greater than the world record for longest horse long jump. Mike Powell set the record in 1991 by jumping 8.95 meters, and the horse extra dry set the record in 1900 by jumping 6.10 meters. 3. Pigeon poop is the property of the British Crown. In the 18th century, pigeon poop was used to make gunpowder, so King George I confirmed the droppings to be property of the Crown. 4. Onions were found in the eyes of an Egyptian mummy. Pharaoh Ramses IV of ancient Egypt had his eyes replaced with small onions when he was mummified. The rings and layers of onions were worshipped because people thought they represented eternal life. This aligns with the reason for mummification, to allow the pharaoh's body to live forever. 5. Abraham Lincoln was a bartender. You know that the 16th President of the United States fought for the freedom of slaves and the Union, but what you didn't know is that he was a licensed bartender. Lincoln's liquor license was discovered in 1930 and displayed in a Springfield liquor store. A Lincoln expert told the Southeast Missourian newspaper that in 1863 Congress wanted to fire Ulysses S. Grant because he drank a lot, and Lincoln's response was to send Grant a supply of whiskey. 6. Beethoven never knew how to multiply or divide. Ludwig van Beethoven is arguably one of the greatest composers in musical history. The renowned pianist went to a Latin school called Tirocinium. There he learned some math, but never multiplication or division, only addition. Once when he needed to multiply 62 by 50, he wrote 62 down a line 50 times, and added it all up. 7. Japan released sushi-inspired Kitkats. For a limited time in 2017, Tokyo's Kitkat chocolatory shop made 3 types of a chocolate bar that was sushi-inspired but didn't actually taste like raw fish. The tuna sushi was actually raspberry, the seaweed wrapped one was pumpkin pudding flavored, and the sea urchin sushi was actually Hokkaido melon with mascarpone cheese flavored. All were made with puffed rice, white chocolate, and a bit of wasabi. 8. The word aquarium means watering place for cattle in Latin. In the classic Latin language, aquarium means a watering place for cattle. However, aquariums these days aren't for cows. Instead, they are a place for the public to see sea creatures. The first aquarium that looks like what you'd imagine now was created in 1921 and opened in 1924 in England. 9. An espresso maker was sent into space in 2015. Samantha Cristoforti is the first female Italian astronaut to get a warm and cozy piece of home sent to her while in orbit. The Italian Space Agency worked with Italian coffee manufacturer, Lavazza, to get the coffee capsules flown up and out into space.